Good morning, party people. How are you all today? This is Tamara coming to you with a video, and I'm going to share with you on this video my thoughts on the cost of these two planners. I, on a previous video that I've done, was asked a question whether or not I thought the cost of the Erin Condren planner was worth it versus the cost of the Happy Planner. And so I am going to the best of my ability, give you my thoughts and opinions on that and address that today for me. I will say, with the fact that it's my thoughts and my opinions, feel free to go and leave your thoughts and your opinions down in the comment box below and let me know what you think about what we discuss here today. So, there are a lot of videos already on YouTube that's discussing the cost and the comparison between these two planners. And so I'm just going to share my angle, which I think is a little different than what most might be on the planners. As you all know, this planner here is the hand-drawn whimsy that I purchased. This is a Happy Planner. It is a 18-month planner. The cost of this retail price is $30, and I'm rounding everything off for easy calculation for us here today. So this is $30 on Michael's website. You can usually get them for about 40% off at, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's. Sometimes you could do a 50% off coupon, which is even better, so making this planner itself, if you're just purchasing this planner, $15 plus your taxes. Awesome price. Definitely an awesome price. Definitely a buy price for me as well. I prefer 60%, but definitely a buy price for the planner. Like I said, the planner is a 18-month planner and it's fabulous. Now, with the fabulousness of this planner, let's move on to the cost of this, which we already know. So I'm just going over the basics, what we already know. This is the Erin Condren Life planner. I did also opt to get the 18-month planner as well. The cost of this is $60, $55 for the 12-month, and then an additional $5 for the additional 6-month, which makes sense to me to be able to pay that $5 for the 6 months. The Happy Planner does have a planner extension kit that you could buy, or extension pack that you can buy to extend your planner as well for another 6 months if you wanted to add something else to your 12-month planners, etc. Or if you just bought a planner that you're so in love with that you don't want to change the covers, you can always just change out the inside. So that's a side note for that. So I paid the extra $5 and got this for $60. When I bought this planner, I did get a coupon from Erin Condren in my email, and it was a 20% off coupon. And I also went ahead and bought enough items to be able to get free shipping, which was about $75. I think my total came to, I believe, like $76, $77, something like that, before the taxes was added on to it. So just calculating for this planner alone with my 20% off is $48. So 48 versus $15 dollars. Okay, so that's what, $33 difference. Now let's get into some meat of the planner. I did take out a lot of the inside of this planner. I do have them separately. Hold on. I do have those separately, as well as, a couple other things, planners that are inserted in here. But I love the planner. I love the dashboards. I love the decor on the inside, and we're going to go over that too. But I'm going to put that aside. So that's why this one is so much thinner than this. And also on the back of the Erin Condren, I did just put this on here today to try to see if I can keep this pouch on. This is a Happy Planner pouch, so that I can keep pens on the inside of it instead of having the pens here. So I'm testing that out. I would have to take that off when I'm writing. So what I think I might do is just keep it off and keep it separate from the planner. And that's besides the point. So let's get back on track. But I just wanted to let you know that's why it's pretty rocky. Now, there's a lot for me that goes into the cost of a planner. When I'm thinking about the cost of a planner, I'm also thinking about what could that planner do for me? What can that planner produce for me or produce within me or help me to accomplish, right? Because if this planner cost $15, however, it does not inspire me to be as productive as this planner does, that planner is still expensive for me, right? It's still expensive because it's costing me productivity. It's costing me inspiration. It's costing me those things because I'm not getting what I'm needing from this planner. And so that's something also that goes into my thought process when I'm thinking about the cost of a planner. And that is now. And you'll see, I didn't think that far in advance several months ago, right? Several months ago, I didn't think that far in advance. I just wanted to find out what was working for me, meshing a lot of systems together to try to figure that out as well. But those are things that goes into a planner thought process for me. So when I decided to purchase an Erin Condren, I really took about 2 to 3 months to think about what I would need from this planner, how I would use this planner, and the accomplishments that this planner would help me to accomplish, the things that would help me to accomplish, what works best for my brain, all that good things. I thought about it before I purchased this planner because it was a big ticket item. I am a couponer and an avid saver. I love to save money on every single thing that I purchased. And so because of that, I don't just jump into purchasing a planner for $60. I am 100% one of the persons that would say $60 for a planner, you're losing your mind. You have to be kidding me. There's no way on God's green earth that I'm going to pay $60 for a planner. But I did, right? I really did. Even though I did get it at $48, which is the discounted price, I put it in my box and I had made up my mind that I would also, if I did not have a coupon, I would still pay $60 for the planner. And not necessarily because it's a Erin Condren planner, but because the layout of the planner and what it offered inspired me. In my review of this planner, I shared with you exactly, some of the things that inspired me about the planner. The lightness, it makes my brain come alive. The lightness of the lines, the fact that there are spaces between the boxes and that there's no color on the page. I can add my own color as I'm inspired to do so. And this is the last week of July here that I've already planned out or decorated out. And you'll be updated on that as well. But you can see that it inspires me. It really inspires me to be able to come alive with my creativity and to do what needs to be done for the planner. I am using this as my accountability planner. For those of you who are new to the channel, you can check out my other videos and you'll see exactly what I mean. This has helped me to be so productive and inspires me every day to be more productive. It also has given me the okay, my mindset is shifting with trying to work this planner to the fullest. It's shifting my mindset as well to where now I'm okay with not getting 1 or 2 things done. I don't beat myself up about that. I just set my minimums and my minimums get done. They get accomplished, right? But grace, it's allowing me to give myself a lot of grace as well. And so for me, when it comes to the cost of this planner, this has already inspired me to the point where it's already paid for itself. And so I would definitely purchase this Erin Condren planner again, or any other planner that inspires me to be my best self, to live my best life, right? To be able to strive for things greater than what I'm currently doing and be able to see and show my progress going forward. That I absolutely will pay for. It's investing in myself. This is considered an investment for me. So in that aspect, this is not an expensive planner. If you think about it at the full price of $60, if you save $6 per month, okay, $6 per month, you'll be able to purchase your Erin Condren planner every year, no problem. You'll even have enough money for shipping. if you save $6 a month for the whole year, for 12 months. You'll have all of that, and it will not be that expensive for you. Go ahead and comment down below and let me know, what do you, without thinking about it, even spend $6 on? If you go and you did not pack your snack or your lunch with you and you go to a fast food joint, yes, you're spending $6. You step into a grocery store and buy two things, if that many off your list that you really know you should have just put it back. That's $6. You go to the gas station and stop off at the QT and go inside, or the 7-Eleven. Yeah, you're dropping a couple dollars there as well. Let's not even talk about when we go into the craft stores. Okay, let's not even talk about that. You drop that amount of money there. And sometimes those are things that you end up not using. Those are things that you end up regret buying. Don't take them back. You've already spent the Erin Condren money. Okay, so yeah. And so for me, I would definitely go ahead and purchase this again. And, we'll see, but I would definitely purchase this again. And I'll probably be using this for the full 18 months, depending on how things go for the next release. What I would suggest when purchasing an Erin Condren planner, I got the basic platinum coils because I made sure that I looked at all the reviews and read those, watched a ton of videos, and people were saying that the rose gold was giving a problem with the chipping, and if they wanted to uncoil the black or color one, it was, with the chipping off. I did not want to experience any of those issues, and because this was also my first Erin Condren, I opted for the 18-month for the bigger coil, and I also opted for the platinum because if I do choose to uncoil this, it would have less of a visible denting, imperfections, chipping of the paint color, all that stuff. So main reason I purchased this. I would go ahead and purchase some additional covers at the same time, so that you're not tempted to go back and order again. You will have about 2 to 3 different covers. If you want to make it even up to 4, so you can change your cover every quarter, you'll be able to do that. And for that one price, you have your planner and you're set to go. You can purchase on maybe a buy sell trade group, something like that. You can purchase an Erin Condren to test out before you actually make the big purchase. Sometimes it's worth it to do that, sometimes it's not. At $48, the price that I was getting it for, it was best for me just to go ahead and purchase the whole 18-month planner instead of paying maybe $30 on a buy sell trade group just to get 6 months to test it out. And so the 48 was a better deal for me. If I got it, liked it, or didn't like it, then I can sell back, 17 months instead of the year, and I would still be able to make back my money. So no problem. And so that's it for the Erin Condren planner. Like I said, every single space in here, and I think I went through this in another video. I'll do it quickly. This is getting used. This is getting used. It's being filled out as we speak. This is actually going to get used because I wasn't going to use it, but the Happy Planner space is not enough, so I have to use this for the school calendar. This is going to be used. I'm just, solidifying that. So every space this is being used currently, this is definitely getting a good use out of that. And all pages, sides here is getting used. And so the stickers, of course, are only going to be in there on the days that, on full boxes, on days that I did not do anything in that category. And I still can use that to write things that I've learned, motivational quotes, still can be used instead of putting stickers on. And so everything is being used for a purpose. All right. So that's the Erin Condren, and I'm going to put that to the side. Now let's talk Happy Planner. Happy Planner is wonderful. I love both of these planners. Both of these planners, yes. I am a planner connoisseur. I love planners. And so whether they're disc bound, ring bound, spiral bound, doesn't matter. Tamara likes them. And so I am loving this Choose Happy Planner. I love the customizability of the Happy Planner, just like everyone does. I love the options of the planner, the different covers that you can get on the different planners, different dashboards. My black metal disc, come on now. my black metal disc. Come on with it. And so I love that about the Happy Planner. Also, with this hand-drawn whimsy, I love the fact that the, and I'm going to take this out for a second. I did more than one in there. Yes, I did. Okay, so this is August. That's coming up. And so I love the dashboard that is in this planner. I love the monthly calendar pages that are in here, the decor that's already on here. This planner is already decorated, so I don't have to decorate it if I don't choose to. I love the color combination, all of that stuff I love about this planner. Now, cost-wise, here is my thoughts and my my thinking or my new thought process on the Happy Planner. If you're using just the one, okay, just the one Happy Planner for $15 that you can get it at for half off, then sure, the Happy Planner is less cost effective than the Erin Condren Planner. When you use an Erin Condren planner, because of the cost of it, you are more than likely to try to fit everything you need to fit inside of that one planner. With the Happy Planner, what my mindset is I can just buy another planner and Frankenplan, because it's customizable, so I can customize it. I can build my own planner, right? And so because of that, there's more than one planner that I have. And so is it more cost effective for me? Not necessarily. $15 for this one planner. And this, I'm going to be doing a plan with me next. In this planner, I am repurposing how I'm using it. This is just going to be the things that I want to do, my list, and what I will be accomplishing on a daily basis. So that's what I'm going to be using this for, mainly for home and for projects. And so that's how I'm going to be using this planner. And also something else that I'll share with you, in August, I'm going to be doing a layout the first week of August here, the same exact way that I'm using my Erin Condren Life Planner as my accountability. I'm going to do it here so that you can see both ways. How the accountability works in a Happy Planner, just the same as how it works in an Erin Condren Life Planner, and how that would translate. Okay, so we can see what we would need to switch up, change up, move around in order to make this work. So I'm going to do that for the first week of the month, which is next week. So when I do my review on the next Monday, which is going to be the 6th, you'll be able to see that on the 6th. Back on track. So now I'm having to buy multiple planners in order to do the same thing that I would have tried to fit inside of the Erin Condren Life Planner. With that being said, you all know that we have a ton of planners, and sometimes we get to the point where it's like, I don't even want to know how many planners do I have just sitting at my house that I'm really not using, that I bought just because the dashboard was pretty, or cute, so was the cover, or yes, I bought a planner just for the metal discs or the rose gold disc. You know we did that. Come on now, the green, yes. So we bought the planner just for that, or we bought the planner to Frankenplan in here. In this planner currently, I have two. I have the hand-drawn whimsy, which I love the colors and I love the dashboard and the currently page. But my planning style is really a horizontal planning style. And so I have the Daydreamer pages inside of here, Frankenplan inside of the hand-drawn whimsy. And so that is how I am currently using this, right? So this is this one that I'll be doing the plan with me on next. But let me share something with you. So I have the hand-drawn whimsy. When I first started planning in 2017, I purchased a planner, and that planner was the Well-Crafted Life Planner. So it's 2017, 2018. So this planner is still good until December of this year. I initially was going to give this planner to my mom. Yeah, but she loves florals, and so I bought the market floral for her and gave her that instead. So I still have this planner. Then, of course, they came out with the girl line, and yeah, I went ahead and I bought the pink and rose gold cover for the Daydreamer. And then, you know, I had to have this because purple is my favorite color. So this was the first one that I bought because it had the purple cover, Start Your Day with a Grateful Heart, plus the mint green disc, metal disc. And then this one had the rose gold disc. You know I'm on it. And as a matter of fact, I bought two of these. I bought two of these. So I have two of those, okay? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Plus this one, that's 5. Then I had to have the Hustle Hard cover, plus I wanted to try out the hourly for something that I planned inside of this planner as well, that I will do at the end of every month, which is to, well, number one, I use some of the inserts to track my time, which was really beneficial. And then the second thing is to use the last page of the month. And let me roll over here and I'll share that with you. Hopefully I can find it really quickly right there. So I use the last page of the month in order to plan, or just to kind of give me an overall, how did my month go? What do I have coming up for the next month? What my goals are. So did that. So I bought the Hustle Hard Girl Goal Getter Planner. Then really, since I had that one, that came with the gold metal disc. Then this came with the black disc. So I had to have this one as well. So then, after that, I did get the Grace Upon Grace because we needed the Faith Planner too. So I got the Faith Planner as well. So besides the Faith Planner, we all got the Budget Planner because the jars. Do y'all remember that? The savings jar was too cute not to get this planner. Plus the color combination was awesome. And I thought I was going to get my spending life right with using this particular planner. I only really wanted the auxiliary pages, not necessarily the whole planner. But with Mambi, you got to buy the whole planner in order to get the pieces that you need. And then, come on, who was not about to get the Trendsetter? Who was not about to get the Trendsetter? Because we wanted that list type schedule, okay? We wanted that list type schedule. And that is in the back here. And I'm using one for a perpetual calendar, using one for a, things that I want to purchase list type situation. And I was using one for social media as well. So just some little social media planning. And now it's inside of my project binder. So bought that. And then on top of that, you know, the Soft Geos came out with the same color combination as this here planner and as this here planner and as this here planner. Okay, and it's purple. What am I supposed to do with that? And it had the lilac disc. It had the lilac disc, y'all. And so I had to buy that as well. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really, it's 11, but I'm going to just round that off to 10 for calculation purposes. Okay, so that's 10 different planners that I bought for one reason or another to franken-plan into my planner to try to make it exactly what I need, or even to use them separately for what I need, or to get parts and pieces of the planner to make it how I need it. With that being said, spending $15 per planner, right? 50% off. With my 10 planners, it's $150 that was already spent on those items. Now, for me, spending $150 on happy planners is not much different than spending $60 on an Erin Condren planner. I can buy 2 Erin Condren planners and use those 2 Erin Condren planners, 18-month, right? And use those for the different purposes that I'll probably be using this planner for. Now, I understand that you get the different calendar months, right? So we get the different monthly calendars that we may use inside of the planners. I understand all of that. We may even use a couple of them differently or separately, like one for self-care, one for faith planning, which I do have one separate, which I just use the calendar portion, really. And I really don't even probably need to use that. But anyway, that's another story in another video. But when I calculate up the true cost as far as how much I have spent in 2018, we're not even talking about anything for 2017, because the planner that I bought was at the end of 2017, and it was that 18-month release that I bought from Mambi. So yeah. So when I consider $150, no, I don't think that the Erin Condren is too expensive. I don't think that when we break these costs down, yes, when you're buying one at a time for $15, it does seem like it's not that expensive. But when you add it all up and you look and see how many of them are just sitting on your shelf because you're not using them, yeah, we spend the money. We spend it. And so it's just a matter of refocusing, pulling all that money together and figuring out, okay, really and truly, is this more expensive than this? My Day Designer also planner is, I believe, this is $60 for the Day Designer. Of course, I did not spend $60 on the Day Designer. However, that could be considered expensive, of course, as well. But there's so much that you can do with this Day Designer. And what I'm hoping to do is to work all these planners into where I can show you all how either my life completely can be planned in 1 to 2 planner or just one, period. I know that there are different purposes that I use them for, but I'm going to try to dedicate 1 week where I can plan that week using all of the things that I do, all of the categories that I need to have in my life in the planner, so you all can see how they can be done in these different planners. And I think that's important as well, is to see examples of how these things can be done in each of these planners. So to sum that all up, as I said before, for me, I do not think that, when I look at things that way, I don't think that either the Erin Condren or the Day Designer planner is expensive compared to the Happy Planner. Only if you are a person where you are using one planner, period, for everything, and that Happy Planner can work out for you, then okay, that might be a little expensive. But if the Erin Condren is going to cause you to be more productive, to save time, which you can never get back, to be able to be more inspired, to be able to be, to earn more, to be able to lose more weight, get fitter, eat better, whatever it might be. If it's going to inspire you to do that, it's not costing more. If the Happy Planner is what inspires you to do that, then that's fantastic. And even if you need to purchase 2, go ahead and purchase the 2. But let's look really at the overall picture, not just only at the dollar cost of the item. And we have not even gone into the stickers and half sheets and other accessories that we do purchase for the Happy Planner that makes it even more. So just trying to give a different view or a different thought process to how I look at how I look at it and how I see it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if any of that was helpful for you. If you'll be starting your Erin Condren saving funds for 2019, so you can get your 2019 Erin Condren, let me know. I will leave down in the link below, in the description box below, a link where you can actually use that link and get $10 off your first Erin Condren purchase. So when you're ready to purchase, make sure you're using that link. It is an affiliate link, and I do appreciate your support for that. However, Whether you support me or not with that, these thoughts and these opinions have nothing to do with that. It just has to do with, that's my thought process. This is what I'm thinking. I love both of these planners, and I'm not giving up one for the other at all. There's different seasons that we have in life, seasons where we may need to use an Erin Condren so that we're away from all the pretty and just down onto plain pen and paper and black lines. And there's time when we need that season in our life, when we need that pretty. We need that flowers, because what we're going through may not be pretty, may not have flowers, and we need something that's going to inspire and uplift us. And so these two planners do provide, it has a place in all of our lives at some point in time. So give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button and double tap that subscribe button twice so you will be notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for your time and for watching, and I will see you next on my plan with me, because right after I post this, I'm going to do the plan with me in this beautiful Choose Happy hand-drawn whimsy happy planner. Booyah! Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.